Suresh, Judge Supreme Court of India, my Lord, Acting Chief Justice of this Chartered High Court, Honorable Judges, respected senior advocates, and my dear friends. Today, we open a library section in the name of Mr. M.Ravindran, Senior This is being 58th library section being open association. Mr. M.Ravindran is very popular former president of this association. Particularly this association, I wish to share certain important informations about the learned senior. Senior advocate was born on 31st October 1941 to Mr. T. Govindanagar, Theni district. He completed his schooling at his BSc degree in American College, Madurai. He completed his law degree in the year 1965 at Madurai. He got enrolled in the Bar Council of Tamil Nadu on 21st January 1966. In the office of Sri Mohan Kumar Mangalam, Doyen of the Criminal Bar, and assisted him in several film star shooting case, Regina Nagesh case, etc. Later in the year 1966 to 1971, he assisted senior Mr. N. Nadarajan, former public prosecutor of Tamil Nadu. Mr. Ravindran was designated as senior advocate on 12th July 1993. Shri.M. Ravindran was appointed as Additional Solicitor General of India for Southern Region 2008 to August 2012. He was appointed as a convener of committees, appeared before Sarkaria Commission Delhi as a counsel for the witnesses. He was appointed by the Madras High Court on 2nd November 1999 for Anubhav and financial firms. He settled 100% of the amount invested with small interest of India for upholding the ban of LTTE in India. He was the secretary of MBA from 1992 to 1994 and president of this great association from 1994 to 1999. On 25th November 2016, the Madras Bar Association honored him on his completion of 50 during his tenure. Establishment of library at the then Court Hall number 7 at a cost of rupees 30 lakhs during the 86. Same was inaugurated by the then Chief Justice of India, Mr. Justice Ahmadi. A car park was established during his tenure. MBA Telecom Center with photocopying facility was established. 4 Chief Justice of India visited MBA during his tenure for various events. MBA Charitable Trust and Dolia and Viswanathan Lecture Endowment Trust were formed. MBA celebrated its 130th year and 135th years in a grand manner under the presidency of Shri.M. Ravindran. He married Srimati Rajeshwari in the year 1968 and has a daughter, Dr. Indra Priyadarshini, Johns Hopkins University, USA, and a Krishna Ravindran advocate who is a member of our association. He is very much available. With this, I welcome the Justice M.M. Sundaresh and Acting Chief Justice and the Honorable Judges for this grand function. I request the Honorable Justice M.M. Sundaresh to say a few words. I request the Honorable Justice M.M. Sundaresh to open the library section. இல்லை அவரு நீங்கள் பேசுங்க அவர் பேசுவோம் இல்லை அவர் பேசிட்டுமா ஃபஸ்ட்டு நீங்கள் பேசுங்க. I request Mr. R. Gandhi and I request Mr. G. Maslam all to Honorable Justice M.M. Sundaresh.
Thanks, it's a real honor.
I request the family members of Senior M. Ravindran to present and honor the Justice M.M. Sundaresh by பக்கே கொடுத்துருங்க. இல்லை கிருஷ்ணா அப்பா இருக்கணும். I request the Krishna and Mrs. Krishna and family, Honorable Acting Chief Justice. Come this way. To present a shawl to Honorable Acting Chief Justice. I Ravindran Senior Advocate to present a book to Honorable Justice M.M. Sundaresh.
Thank you.
Tamil, English, both. ஜட்ஜ் உட்காருங்க. ரெண்டு சேர்ஸ். கெட் அப். சார், they will accommodate. I request Honorable Acting Chief Justice to say a few words.
Honorable Justice M.M. Sundaresh, Judge, my esteemed brethren, there is no sister judge. Esteemed brother judges, Mr. Kamalnathan President, Srinivasan Secretary, other office bearers of the Madras Bar Association, former judges of this court, Mr. Ravindran and his family members. I must also say Mr. Ravindran, former President of the MBA, former Additional Solicitor General of India, Senior Counsel, members of the bar, senior counsels, ladies and gentlemen. Passing through the library season, like winter season we are facing. Because for the last 1.5 months I have been witness opening several library sections that people have realized the importance of library. One day I was just going to a friend's house there. He has reserved a complete, half of the first floor as a library, but he has put a board, House of Knowledge. So library is a house of knowledge. Library is a place of learning, is a place of wisdom, place of enlightenment, and place of knowledge power. In our court, if I speak for court, every day we are listing 50-60 matters. Counsels for the petition, other counsels, they used to come to court, ask for relief to be granted in their favor. The other side counsel appearing for the respondents, they used to come and object. Why? This book says that he is not entitled to get it. Like this. We hear the counsel's arguments on both sides, but even if a counsel authoritatively speaks with law, relying heavily on the books, guided by the books, we always go in favor of the books. So, the books are real guides. If you are passing order on the basis of the books, most of us fault with that. So, books are the lifelong guide, lifelong teacher. The leaders are not born, they are all created, made. How they are all made? Like us. We were born like children. We were grown up. We become lawyer, we become judges, we become scientists, we become leaders. We get knowledge, our level of confidence is increased by reading more books. So the book is creating the leaders, scientists, teachers, judges. Therefore, I would say the books are the real guide, the real friends. Books have made huge contribution for the development of the civilization. I will not be standing in between you and my brothers in a speech. I would briefly, we all admire and revere Dr. Ambedkar. He has given us the great constitution, one of the wonderful living documents. Dr. Ambedkar says, I was inspired by a book called Dhammabadam. Dhammabadam is a book authored by the disciples of Lord Buddha. When Buddha attained mukti, if I may say so, his disciples gathered, sat together, and Lord Buddha has not authored any book. So what we'll do, we'll compile all his speeches as a compilation of book. Ultimately, they gave it to the nation, gave it to the humankind, the human being, the human society, all Dhammapadam. That says that always think about the good thing, right actions. And it also says that do not indulge in killing any living being. And wherever he went and spoke, he always used to tell the people that today you are all praising me because of the Constitution has come out, only because of the book which has inspired me, influenced me. That is the greatness of the book. To say one of the leaders of the world, Hitler. When I say Hitler, we all know to capture the entire world. He said, I was also influenced by a book called A Prince, authored by Machiavelli. A person, author, lived in 16th century. And he has authored the book called Prince. And that book says, what is the learning a leader has to take? That book says, you have to treat the be in a position to accept any justification for apology. Only then you will be you capture the state, you will be able to retain the countries. And this is how this man has come up to the limelight. And ultimately life was so cruel because he was over engineering, he was overdoing the plan, as a result failure. But people say, the history says that had he meticulously followed the guidelines and the philosophy given by in that great book called Prince, he would have become a successful warrior. Coming to he was born in Macedonia. At the age of 16, he became soldier. At the age of 18, he became general. At the age of 20, he became king. You know how he became king? His own wife has assassinated Alexander the Great, Father Philip II. You know why? Philip II was amazing wife. Every year, every day, every time, when he was increasing the number of wives, he thought that this Alexander one day will be losing the crown. So ultimately, what happened? Philip was done away with. At the age of 20, Alexander became king. Starting from Macedonia till Pakistan, conquered even Afghanistan within 2 weeks. It is very difficult to conquer Afghanistan. Today, US military was there for more than 20 years. They were not able to do anything. But in those days, within 2 weeks, he has completely raised Afghanistan. Look at the greatness, look at the power this military was enjoying in those days. Such was the greatness of Alexander the Great. He was just going from Macedonia with a book authored by Homer. That book, history says, was gifted by his teacher, Aristotle. That Iliad says how to keep your soul, how to keep yourself vibrant all the time, how to conquer other nations. Made this Alexander the Great, and out of entire world, 3/4 by virtue of the one book. Today, Mr. Ravindran has given you so many books. So read all the books, conquer the world, court, and conquer, be a successful lawyer. All the best to you.
I request Mr. Viswanathan, Ravishankar, and Mr. G. Karthikeyan, all junior, to present a book to Honorable Justice M.M. Sundaresh. Kindly present a book to Honorable Acting Chief Justice. Ravishankar. இது கொடுத்துருங்க. On behalf of the Madras Bar Association, I request Honorable Acting Chief Justice to present a memento to Honorable. Please. That's an encouragement. I request Honorable Justice M.M. Sundaresh.
I start my speech conscious about time constraint because today, all right, he said, President says is passed by 2 fine. Honorable Justice T. Raja, the Acting Chief Justice of the Madras High Court, Mr. V.R. Kamalnathan, the President, Mr. Srinivasan, Secretary, hero of the day, Shri.M.Ravindran, senior advocates, my colleagues, members of the legal fraternity, a very good afternoon to all of you. When Krishna, I immediately accepted the offer. Association with Shri Ravindran and his family goes beyond 4 decades. I entered into the law college. I spent a lot of time with Indira and Krishna when to go on tours. Speaking about the importance of books. Knowledge is power, therefore it should be shared. It's a duty of every one of us to share the knowledge. Something which is acquired while character is formed. Appreciation and congratulations to Shri Ravindran for graciously for the opening of this library section. Change in him as I saw him for the first time. There are few senior lawyers whom I saw blessings when I was elevated. 2 of them are here, Shri Ravindran and Shri Maslamani. Unfortunately, the Shri R. Krishnamurthy is no longer there and Mr. Gandhi has left. It is their legacy which is being passed on to all of us. He is alone. Learn from them. Everyone who watches them. Learn the nuance of law. This I felt after I became a judge. Shri Ravindran looks as I told you. When I entered This premises, somebody asked me, you also. If somebody looks the same person, reason behind it. Though I don't think I deserve that accolade. In Sangam literature, there is a poet called Pisirandayar. He was looking very young, without any wrinkles on his face despite the advancing age. And his hair has not turned to grey. When it was asked, he said, obedient, excellent friends, men of knowledge and care, and I love my work. These make a person happy. If you are happy, you will have a youthful look. I'll just say that song, which obviously I think twice before I say something before Brother Mahadevan. ஆண்டு பல ஆகி நரையில ஆயினன் என்னை ஆண்டு வெகுவை ஆகியனும் மாண்ட மனைவியொரு தொண்டினர் என் இளையவரும் நல்லவை செய்வர் நல்லது செய்யும் என்று சொல்லிவிட்டு அவர் கடைசியாக சொல்கிறார், என்னை சுற்றி இருப்பவர்கள் எல்லாம் நல்லவர்கள், அடங்கிய கொள்கை சான்றோர் பலர் யான் வாழும் ஊரே என்று. அதுபோல திரு ரவீந்திரன் அவர்கள் இன்னும் பல்லாண்டு வாழ வேண்டும், இந்த வழக்கறிஞர் சமூகத்திற்கு தொண்டு செய்ய வேண்டும், பல இளம் வழக்கறிஞர்களை உருவாக்க வேண்டும் என்று கூறி இந்த வாய்ப்புக்கு நன்றி கூறி விடைகிறேன். நன்றி.
Honorable Justice M.M. Sundaresh to present a shawl to Mr. M. Ravindran. To recognize your service, sir. Today is day of this year 2022. I take this opportunity to the honorable judges, senior advocates and members of the bar a happy new year 2023. We have our new year program reopening day, that is on 2nd of January 2023, and consented to cut the New Year cake at MBA. And as usual, there is no meeting, just only cake cutting. And Mr. Jinesenan, Jinesenan will be at home for a lunch by Alse. Please take this. This is my request. All of you kindly join on 2nd. Right. Thank you.
Respected President, Honorable Justice M.M. Sundaresh, Judge Supreme Court of India, Honorable the Acting Chief Justice, Honorable Judges present and past, respected past Presidents and Senior Advocates, and my dear advocates, family members of Shri.M.Ravindran, I thank the Honorable Judge come all the way from Supreme Court of India for this library. Members of the Madras Bar Association, I thank you very much. Acting Chief Justice, this is the third library section, fourth library section where our with us. Thank you very much. Sir. And January 5th, there is another library section open. Our ACJ is reminding me about it. I also, this is a reminder for our, there is another library section opening in the name of another past president, Mr. M. Venkatachalapati. I also thank the past presidents of MBA who were present here today, Mr. R. Gandhi, Mr. G. Masilamani, Mr. A.R.L. Sundaresan, and Mr. T.V. The President of the Madras High Court Advocate Association, who has been here with us, members and juniors, the Additional Advocate General and other law officers of the Government of India, of Tamil Nadu and Government of Pondicherry. Thank you very much.
Correct. 2:10 2:10